Hi, I'm St. George's Communications Manager Sam Anderson, and I'm here today with Suzette Puckett. Now, if you haven't met Suzette, she's one of our amazing parishioners who's been with us since the 90s, right?
Right.
Yes, since the 90s. So Suzette's been serving the St. George's community for quite some time now. And we are here today because she's leading a really cool upcoming event that I'm really excited to talk about today. And now we're talking about Earth Care Fair, which is on Sunday, September 28th, 11:30, here at St. George's. Now, Earth Care Fair is a celebration of all the wonderful gifts the planet provides for us, as well as a free marketplace of planet-friendly ideas and resources anyone can use right in their home. Now, Suzette's program includes kid-friendly crafts and activities, snacks and drinks for parents and children, and even a petting zoo through a partnership with Fanny's Farm Friends. We want to invite your family to relax under the shade of the St. George's Oaks, explore this child-friendly environment with our teachers chaperoning and monitoring children at all times, and invite you to discover ideas to save time and to save precious natural resources in your busy life. Suzette, how are you today?
I'm good, and I'm glad to be here.
We're so glad to have you. So tell me a little bit about your background, first of all. What drives your passion for sustainability?
Well, from an early age, I experienced comfort, release from stress when I would walk out in the trees or on the beach. We lived on the water, so I grew up sailing. When the troubles of adolescence weighed on me, there was no better place to be than in a boat that's rocking on the water. It does soothe your soul. I want that world to be here for our children too.
And that is something that is so key to our mission here at St. George's, to bring that world to children and to ensure that it's here for their future.
Yeah.
And so what can I expect to see at the Earth Care Fair? If I'm a community member and I arrive with curiosity, what kind of topics could I find myself learning about?
There's so much to talk about with Earth Care, and we won't get to it all. We'll have just a few tables, 6 actually. You can see a presentation about rain gardens and how to keep the water on the land instead of in the street. You can see a neighbor's display of photos showing butterflies on flowers in his own yard, pollinators that help to keep the web of plant life alive. You can find out where to join folks who've gathered to learn about invasive plants, and then they work to clear them. Projects this year include refreshing McKinney Falls and Bull Creek Park.
That's awesome. It sounds like there are great programs and learning opportunities that every Austinite would benefit from knowing about. And now specifically for our St. George's parents who are out there watching this video today, what are some of the programs and things that you would highlight for them at the Earth Care Fair?
You can see ideas for using less plastic, and then of course there's where to recycle everything separately or all at once. And we'll have some information from Solar Austin program and their support for solar energy.
That's awesome. There's plenty of resources for grown-ups here.
Yeah.
And now I also understand the kids are going to have a great time too. Mm-hmm. Petting zoos are always such a huge hit for kids this age. But I know that you've got plenty of other really cool stuff planned for kids as well. So apart from the animals, the goats and the ducks, apart from the pizza and the juice boxes, what's something else the St. George's children might key in on at the fair?
Well, I've noticed that kids can be very crafty. And if your child likes to bake things, come to Creation Station. where we'll have 4 separate nature-related projects that kids can do and take home. It's possible that some may be a little messy, but messy can be fun too. We're talking a bird feeder or a butterfly or a 6-pocket planter, a very special trivet for warm pans at home, and maybe even a pinwheel that turns using wind power. Most of the things we use in these crafts will be collected from upcycled materials.
That's so cool. The wind. Absolutely. Now, for all the marbles, Suzette, if you could narrow it down to one way that you hope the fair makes every family's life better, what would it be?
One of my favorite people is Dr. Catherine Hayhoe. She's actually an atmospheric scientist and chief science officer for the Nature Conservancy. Catherine knows that caring for our earth is up to all of us. Not to get it all right, but to learn what we can do. And the most important thing we can do, she says, is talk to each other, build community, encourage each other, learn as we go. And when we do these things, we are building life now. We are building a future for our children.
You heard it here first, everybody. When we are building a life now, we are building that sustainable, that beautiful future for our children as well. Suzette, thanks so much for your time. Thank you so much. And thanks to thanks for your time out there in the audience. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you at the Earth Care Fair, Sunday, September 28th, here at St. George's, 11:30 to 3. Thank you, Suzette. Yes.